Well, hello there, sixth grade. This is a video for you for Monday morning, the 30th of March. And today we're going to take a look at your grammar, which is lesson 4.6, linking verbs. Now, we've worked with linking verbs before. Remember, they are not action verbs. They'll tell you what the sentence is about. They oftentimes link the subject to another part of the sentence, which is a subject complement. And that can either be a noun or an adjective or a pronoun. So you might have a sentence like, he is tall. He is the subject, is the linking verb, that's your equal sign. And then tall is a complement, it's actually an adjective in this case. And it's going back to the subject and helping to describe the subject. So in today's lesson, we're looking at how we use the linking verbs to connect the subject to the subject complement. And again, the subject complement has three different possibilities. It can be a noun, a pronoun, or an adjective. So in your first example, it says Alan Shepard became an astronaut. Alan Shepard is the subject. The linking verb is became. Remember, became linking verbs are not actions. So became is our equal sign, and we say to ourselves, Alan Shepard equals, and in this case, astronaut, and that's a noun. So the complement in that sentence is a noun, which is the word astronaut. In the second sentence, one of the first astronauts was he. Was is our linking verb, but it connects the first astronaut equals he. And in this case, he is a pronoun as the subject complement. In the third example, it says the job was dangerous. Job is the subject equals what? What tells us more about the job? Dangerous. And dangerous is a subject complement there, acting like it is an adjective. So it's an adjective that is the subject complement. Now, in your lesson, it also lists for you some other verbs for you to think about that can be used as linking verbs like appear, become, continue, feel, grow, look, remain, seem, smell, sound, and taste. And it says when these are used as linking verbs, a form of the verb be can be substituted for them, which means you can double check to make sure that it's being used as a linking verb by swapping out one of those listed above with a form of the verb be. So, for instance, people felt excited about the possibility of space travel. If you want to make sure that felt is a linking verb, you can switch in a form of be, which in this case, they've said people were excited about the possibility of space travel. So that's a really good way for you to double check what your linking verbs are, because they're not going to be actions. Action verbs have objects. They're transitive verbs. Intransitive verbs, oftentimes, as we noticed before in today's lesson that was due for today, uh, intransitive verbs do not have objects, and transitive verbs, the action verbs, do. So now we've moved to linking verbs, which definitely do not show action. For your assignment today, you have exercise 1 only on page number 90. And it says, identify the linking verb in each sentence and tell whether the underlined subject complement is a noun, a pronoun, or an adjective. So they've already indicated to you the complement, and you need to tell what part of speech it is. So the sentence says, Alan Shepard became the first American in space. Now, ask yourself, what is the linking verb? What is the verb that's connecting the subject, which in this case is Alan Shepard, to equal American? The linking verb is became, and then became equals, or the first answer is became, and then American, in this case, is being used as a noun because it's a person. So your answer is became, comma, American. Only exercise 1 on page 90. Excuse me. Now you have your reading for section 4, which is coming up in your novel also. We are technically now cutting our time short before your Easter break starts. So we only have this week until we go on break. So section 4 is due on Wednesday. I know that's kind of coming up quick, but it gives you a few days to get started on that. Section 4 is due for Wednesday. And then we'll see if it looks like we might be able to finish section 5 for Friday. So grammar page 90, exercise 1 only, and section 4 in your novel for Wednesday. I hope you're enjoying your weekend. Miss you all. God's blessings.